Hey guys, welcome back to Desperate Oak 48, where it's, Banlist season. Might as well get out a prediction wishlist video. As per usual, it's banned, limited, semi-limited, unlimited, and I can't get rid of the D. Can I get rid of the D column? Ooh, I can. Yay. Anyways, we can get rid of that. So, first off, I think Ben 10, I think they're going to ban Ben 10, in all honesty. Drytron will still be able to do a lot. It's still going to have access to things like Eva and Diviner. Banning Ben 10 is just going to drop the consistency a little bit. Not a whole lot, but enough to make the deck not as oppressive as it is currently. I think this is what they're going to do. In all likelihood, they probably aren't going to touch Drytron a whole lot, but c'est la vie. Next, 2 hits to Zodiac here, right? I think. So let me explain. Tenki is a huge consistency boost. It is a Rhoda for the deck, and the actual Rhoda is limited. So I think we have a top tier meta deck that can not necessarily abuse Tenki, but Tenki makes it stupid strong. So I think limit Tenki to drop consistency for Tri-Brigade Zodiac a little bit. They're still going to have access to everything else in the respective archetypes, but if we limit Tenki, they aren't going to be just as consistent. Kind of like Drytron, they're still going to do a lot. They're still going to be kind of hard to deal with, but 3 Tenki dropping to 1 is just going to drop the consistency a little bit. Also, Borbo to banned. Borbo kind of ensures that you can make Zeus no matter what, because you go through your whole Zodiac combo, whatever, and then end on Borbo, attack directly, make Zeus. Banning Borbo means that if you want to get the attack off in Zodiacs, you kind of have to be a little smarter about it. Maybe don't make Zeus every single turn. Borbo getting banned, or even being limited here, is just gonna drop their ability to play out super long games. Even if we limit Borbo, you out the first Zeus, and then set up a board again if you're doing some sort of like grind game deck. I think we're gonna get one of these. I don't think we're gonna get both, but in an ideal world, we would get both. Subjectively speaking. Called by the 3, this hurts rogue decks a lot, and I know that unlimiting it will help out a lot of the combo decks. It'll help out Drytron, Zodiac, the 2 decks I've already talked about here, but I think Called by being limited hurts more than it helps in the end, because limiting it or even banning it hurts these super powerful combo decks. If you drop an Ash Blossom on a Zodiac or Drytron, they can't Called by to save their hand or save their plays. But I'm rambling, but I think long story short, TLDR, unlimiting Called by the Grave will help a lot more than it will hurt in the long run. Eternal format. So let me go ahead and just bring all 3 of these. We've seen Engage, we have seen Mirage Stalio. We've slowly been seeing some of the Pendulum cards come back. I think at least one of these is going to happen. I think we are either going to see Harp Horror, Colossus, and or Electromite come to 1. In all likelihood, we're never going to see Electromite come back to 1. Konami does not like Pendulums. They regret it, and bringing Electromite back means Pendulum decks are going to get a huge boost. So in all likelihood, I think we're just going to see Harp Horror come back to 1, but I am putting my money on the prediction that 2 of the 3 will come back to 1. I think Electromite is going to stay banned, sadly, but that's kind of a wish list card. I want that to come back to 1. Double Iris to 3. Pendulum does nothing without Electromite. Like, let's be honest. As long as Electromite is banned, Pendulum is not going to do anything unless you're Triff. Like, that's just kind of how it works. That being said, Skullcrobat Joker to semi-limited. It's kind of what we've been seeing so far is the trend. So I don't actually think we're going to get Electromite back. What I think is going to happen, Double Iris Unlimited, Skullcrobat Joker semi-limited, and then I think we're going to keep 2 Pendulum cards in rotation like that. So I don't think we're going to see like Astrograph come back to 1 or anything. I think we're going to see these 2 happen, Skullcrobat to semi-limited, Double Iris to unlimited, and then next ban list, we're going to have Skullcrobat go to unlimited, and then some other Pendulum card go to limited. That's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. And then, okay, I think Mystic Mine should be limited. It shouldn't be banned. It's not meta, like, not by any means. I know that casual players see it and they immediately stop and they're like, oh, it's awful. But the issue with Mystic Mine is that it's not seeing meta play nearly as much as a lot of casual people think it is. And it's because of that Mystic Mine is not going to be banned. It sucks, it's awful, and I know so many people who hate playing it. They hate facing it, they hate using it. It's like VFD and I think it's Utopic Zexal. Yeah, Utopic Zexal. It's like those where it just stops your opponent from playing, and it's unhealthy. And I know people who play it because they find enjoyment in games by pissing people off. Like, that's just how they enjoy games. And like, if you enjoy games, you enjoy games. I will not knock you for that. But I will say I fucking hate people with that mindset. Like, genuinely to my core hate people like that. So I want Mystic Mine banned. Konami realistically isn't going to do that. It's not meta. It's not doing anything at the huge tournaments. In all likelihood, the most they're going to do is limit it. They probably aren't going to touch it on the list, but this is just kind of a very hopeful prediction, and also kind of reeling back what I want to happen, because I genuinely dislike this card as a win condition. That being said, I am on the fence about running it in some decks, as long as it's not like your pure win condition. You know, if you're like, okay, I'll play this until I can get stuff in my hand and then get rid of it and go off, versus I'm going to slap this on the field, slap down Field Barrier, and then wait till I draw Exodia or burn my opponent to death. The latter, I genuinely hate more than anything else in this game. And that's enough about Mystic Mine. But yeah, I don't think we need to hit a whole lot. I don't think any of these decks are particularly awful to face. I don't think a whole lot is going to change. I think, are we going to see a return of the Eternal format from 2019? No. At most, we're going to get Harp Horror to 1. But, you know, there's really no way to tell with Konami. Like, no one thought Engage would come back to 1 and kind of look where we are now. But that's really all I have, honestly. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments. Join the Desperate 48 Discord. Follow me on Twitter. All that fun stuff. And I'll see y'all next time. Everyone have a good day.